I bet you're wondering why you should listen to the random shirtless chit on the internet. Well, let me tell you my story. So it's year 10, and me and this one kid have had a disagreement. So I've said something rude to him, and he's got really annoyed about it. So he's challenged me to a fight. Now, it's year 10, so I'm thinking, I'm not going to apologise for what I said. And there's just this masculine urge inside of me. It's just like, I want to fucking fight this guy. I haven't even been on self-improvement now, but it's just like, I really wanted to have a fight in some sense. And the thing is, right, when fights happen in a school, we go to an all-boys school. So imagine the crowd, imagine the atmosphere when a fight happens. So I said, okay, we're going to fight. So I'm sitting there at lunchtime on my bench, eating my food. This is inside. I'm having my meal and stuff. And there's people just crowded around. And I know this one kid who I want to fight is outside. So I'm eating my food. I'm getting ready, I'm fueling up. I'm getting ready for this shit. I'm getting hyped. So I finish my food. And then I start walking out. And while walking out, I don't really notice anything different. I look behind me. And there's just streams of people from my year coming out of the school. Now you can kind of imagine how this is going to look to the teachers near the end of it. So we go onto the field, and there he is, and then we're there face to face. I'm like a celebrity at this point. People are taking my bags from me, my blazers, they're holding it for me. And so we're in this circle, right? Circle of just hundreds of kids from our year watching this fight. So we're there in the middle, me and this one kid, and we start going at it. So obviously it's a bit starting, people fucking around a bit. There's so much talking, so much recording. So we start fighting. I can't how shit is fighting this period. But it was just the urge to go at each other and just to fucking claw and jump, punch and fucking throw hands at each other. It was just this urge to do that, and it was fun. It was fun. It was entertaining. And then you can see the teacher, one of the fat teachers, just starts running over, and then everyone scatters. Everyone starts running away. Me and him, we start running away. I was wearing my white shirt while everyone else was wearing blazers, so I got caught. And then he got caught as well. We got taken in. We were then told to stand outside the staff room. And we knew we were going to get into trouble, and the end result was that we both got inset days. And we both got completely told off for it. Parents told everything. And then since we got this punishment, obviously no fights have happened since. There's been no urge to go out and, be boys. Thing is, some teachers will understand, right? Some teachers walked by when I was standing out the staff room, oh, why are you standing? I just said, oh, we got a little band, a little fight. He was like, oh yeah, a little band can lead to people going to the hospital. Be a bit more careful. But it's not like he was pissed off, annoyed about it. I'm not going to waste your time more than I have to, other than now. I'm just gonna waste a little bit. If you're new, my name's Vanch, and I upload 2 self-improvement advice videos a day with practical things that you can apply into your life and genuinely kickstart an improvement in your life. And if you click down on the subscribe and the post notification, you will see more of these videos on your YouTube homepage, and you will also get a little notification saying, oh, Vanch just uploaded, and you can click on that and enjoy watching that through your day. So click on the subscribe and the post notifications. You'll see more videos like this. It's a win-win for the both of us. The thing is, when you start getting pissed off and annoyed about boys being boys, then you cut off that masculine urge. And I don't understand why. This goes on to my point of what this video was for. That there's so many things that are masculine, masculine traits. So working hard feels good. Suffering for a purpose feels good. Working towards things, not having rest, actually winning feels good. But when I say winning is only what matters, working hard is only what matters, that's toxic masculinity. That's wrong. I shouldn't be saying these things because it puts unrealistic expectations, or oh, that's toxic. You can't be saying that. But then when the feminists come out here saying they can do these things, they can do that, and they say that men can't do these things, and we have to abide by those expectations just because they're saying it, that's okay. So it's okay for women to express their feminism, express themselves, express what they feel. But it's not okay for men to do that. You see, the thing is, right, they say it's okay for men to express their emotions, express how they feel, and express all these things exactly how if they were to express their things. But what they don't understand is that men and women are different. Our way of expressing ourselves is different to expressing emotions and how we feel. We don't find satisfaction or pleasure in expressing our emotions. Most of the time, we feel bitches about it. And I'm not saying no, be alpha, don't express your emotions. No. It's just we don't need to do it to the extent that women do it. It's okay for us to talk to our boys and be like, look, bro, I'm feeling this kind of way about something. I don't know what I should do here. Or it's okay to be confused about those things. I'm not saying be all this fucking stoic, don't say anything about your emotions shit. That's not okay. Because it actually takes a stronger man to talk about his emotions to his boys than it does to keep them locked in. But the thing is, it becomes a problem when women think that we should express our emotions and feelings to the extent that they do, and then that's the way we solve our problems. But the thing is, because men and women are different, we have different ways of expressing our things. We like winning, we like working hard, we like suffering towards our purpose, towards our goals. Because that's who we are from the inside, that's authenticity of like a male. And some people are gonna fucking hate me for saying this kind of stuff, but this is genuinely what I think about it. Like, no wonder it's so hard to be authentic. No wonder it's so hard to be real. It's because we have these feelings about, I need to do this, I need to feel this way. But when we decide to do those things, when we decide to feel this way, when we decide to express our emotions, it's wrong. The thing is, it's kind of like put across like we need to express our emotions and express the things that we feel straight out with no emotional control. Because that's what women do. That's how they feel that their things get solved. But then when we do it, it's wrong. Because look, if you express your emotions with no emotional control, men are much more aggressive. Men are much more stand down on their points. So then you can get problems arising from this. Men who act on their emotions, you get like school shooters and rapists and all that kind of stuff. And we're not going to go into that. But you don't want to act on your emotions instantly. And that's kind of what's purported. And then we get people complaining about it. So you need to have a level of emotional control. But you need to also be able to talk to your boys about things that you're feeling. Things that you need to solve. But then it should be okay to say, I want to win. Or it should be okay to say, I want to work hard. Because do you know the amount of times where I've said, I'm working hard at this thing, or I want to win at this thing, or I'm going to get better than you at this thing, or I'm going to do this. And I've been said, oh, you have a superiority complex, or you're toxic, or you're this, or you're that, you're this. It's absurd. I don't think it's okay. And no matter what my opinion is, I know some people may not agree, and some people, my opinion's not going to be heard too much on this platform. But I feel like it needs to be said because this isn't toxic masculinity. This is simply being a man, and it's made that it's not okay. The problem is that our problems or our feelings aren't solved by simply talk about your emotions. That's the thing with therapy, right? That most therapists are female, and the reason that they say that therapy is so good, and that the reason women say therapy is so good, is because they're going to benefit from therapy more than a man would. Because first of all, it's woman to woman. They're basically speaking the same language. So when they speak on their feelings, they can connect to each other through that. But it's different for men because when we go, we're outgunned. We don't speak that language. We don't know how to communicate it like that. It's because we're not built that way, which is why therapy doesn't really work for us. The way that we're motivated, the way that we can go towards working better, is feeling like we're capable. Being made feel like that we can do the things that we want to do. Which is why when Andrew Tate and all this self-improvement era came about, we were so motivated to change, to start making money, to start doing the right things. Because when that came about, we got convinced that we had the capability to do the things we wanted to do. We had the potential. We had the ability. And when we're told that we can do that, we will walk through glass to reach our goals because we know we're capable. And then that's how you get that motivation. That's where our motivation comes from. Any man who is made to feel like he's powerful and capable will walk through glass to the end of eternity to get his goal. That's how men function. That's not toxic masculinity. That's just how the way we are. And that shouldn't be a problem. Because if we accept that, and we accept that women will learn a different way, men will learn a different way, and it's because we're separate. It's because we're literally biologically different to psychological levels. That then we may be able to get somewhat of a functioning society, and people would be in a much happier state. Maybe less men would stop killing themselves. Oh wait, no, less men would kill themselves, and I guess that's the kind of area that we want to be at. So hope you, I guess, learned something. Hope that made you realize something. Thank you for listening to me. Go get that shit, man. Love.